me tell you this one thing that I realized about life is that God's gonna bless you with the things that you want, but you have to also pray for knowledge to go through those things. So, hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Viviane Marie France. I do content around fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for staying here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for pushing me out of my comfort zone. Thank you for showing me that you love the things that I put out. So today is another sit down video, and I'll be sharing with you habits you can incorporate in your life that will increase your productivity and make you a better version of yourself. And the things I'll be sharing with you are the things that I normally do. I'm not gonna come in here and tell you things that I saw on Google. These are from my life experience, and I'll tell you or show you why you need to incorporate them in your life. And without further ado, let's jump into the video. So as you saw from the intro, we are going to talk about things and habits you can incorporate in your life right now, and you'll be more productive and you'll become a better version of yourself. If you do not follow me on Instagram, I'm all about glowing. I'm all about becoming better, and everything that I try and find it effective, I'm always open to share. That is why I decided to do this video. And I also did a video at the start of the year sharing with you guys things that I'm going to incorporate in my life, where I quoted them as the new ins in 2024. I'm just gonna link it up here for you to watch in case you are interested, or in case there's something you want to try, something new you want to try. That video can give you like a glimpse. So without further ado, like I said, let's jump into the tips because I don't want to take more of your time. So the first tip, I always have my notebook here. The first tip is to plan. If you don't know me in real life, I am a planner to the core. Like, I plan every day. I don't do random things. I don't like random things because I struggle with anxiety, and my anxiety is triggered by new things. Like, everything that makes me feel like I'm not in control, it makes me anxious. So planning is one of the ways for me to feel like I'm in control of things that are happening in my life. It is a way for me to tell my day, like, this is where you're going, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, not just going with the flow. Like, I don't go with the flow at all. I'm always on schedule and I'm always planning. If you know me in real life, please tell me in the comment section, like, tell people in the comment section that that's who I am. Like, I plan big time. Yeah. And me being a planner, I have like so many apps that I use to plan. If you watched more of my videos, every sit down videos that I do about improvement and, you know, getting better and being a better version of yourself, I always talk about Notion. Notion is a productivity app that I use to plan my month, year, and everything. It has different ways you can plan. I talked about how to use it in one of my videos that I did last year. I'm going to link it down here. And Notion, I basically use it to plan the year and my month. And when it comes to my weekly plans, I use my weekly planner, which is like a normal agenda that I got as a gift. And then when it comes to my daily planning, I have this app called Structure, which really helps me a lot. Even though the agendas for my weekly, I still plan my day in my agenda, and then I plan my day in my phone because I cannot always have my agenda with me, but I always have my phone with me. So for my phone, I use the app called Structure. It was really nice. I have recommended it to my friends. They have used it and they have given me like positive feedback, and I'm highly recommending that app. I'm gonna put a picture here for you guys if you want to download it. It is available on Apple Store and Android Play Store. Yeah, this is how the app helps me, right? So I just plan a different activity, and then I set the time I'll be doing the activity, if it is 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, and then that application is going to send me a reminder. Like, at that time, it's going to tell me like, this is what you should be doing, this is what you should be focusing on. And I really love that app because most of the time I will plan in my agenda, and then I will forget. The lighting is acting up, sorry. So I was saying that most of the time I will plan in my agenda, and then I will forget that I made the plan that I just did, and then it will take me time to like catch up with my activities. But now, because I use the app, it sends me reminders. And another thing I would say, if you're planning with Structure, you should have like, you should do like a realistic plan through your app. Like, don't be like, I'm gonna start an activity at 9 and finish it at 9:15, and then start another activity at 9:15 till 10:15. You're not a robot. You may, you know, put on some little bit of flexibility when you're planning. So basically for me, I'm going to put like a screenshot here to give you like an example. If I plan an activity, let's say from 9 p.m. till 9:15, I'm going to give myself like 5 minutes or 10 minutes in between before I schedule another activity. Oh my god, I look pretty. Thank you. And that is the first habit. If you're not a planner, if you are this kind of person who just go on with your day, if you are a person who just like, oh my god, I will see where the day takes me. You get to the office, if someone comes to you and be like, oh, you should be doing this, another person come to you, oh, you should be doing this, and you just spend your whole day doing things other people are telling you to do, and you find yourself not doing what you were supposed to do. Planning is going to help you, because personally I plan, and with planning, I also make sure that I have like a to-do list. So like, I'm this kind of person, I know where my time is going, my energy, like I don't do random things. And if you want to be productive, if you want to be at the top of your game, planning should be the first thing you're doing. So the second thing is having healthy routines. As I told you, I struggle with anxiety, and for me to be on top of my game, to be on top of my anxiety, I have to have a plan. I have to have a routine, because as I told you, I don't like things that comes and fall on me. I like to do things which I am in control of, and having a routine is also one of the way that helps me have a productive day and being more productive and getting things done. So what I mean by having healthy routines is that you can have routines that are not healthy. Like if you say, oh my god, my routine for the evening is not being on my phone, and then you not being on your phone means you being on Netflix. What's the difference? Like, tell me in the comment section, like, what's the difference? But for me, I have healthy routines where in the morning I wake up, I don't check my phone, I directly stretch, I pray, I journal, I make sure I check in with myself before I check what the world is doing. And then after that, I plan my day. I know like this is a Monday, I'll be doing this, I'll be going here. And then after that, I can check social media, or I can, you know, do anything else. And for the evening, I'm really heavy on DND, do not disturb. Like from 9 p.m, you can't find me, you can't call me, you can't reach me, because from 9 p.m, I start planning for my next day, relaxing, you know, doing the regular. So what I'm saying here is that if you want to be very productive, you need to have healthy routines. You need to have those routines that makes you check on yourself, that makes you ask yourself, like, what should I be doing with my time? And that's one word, period, with a big T. And one of the routines that I started including in my life, because I've been having routines since 2020, and one of the routines that I included in my life right now that I'm really loving is going for evening walks. If you follow me on Instagram, you have been seeing me going for walks. I'm doing 60,000 steps per day, and going on walks has been really helping me decompress after a long day. So because I've been on leave, I haven't been going to the office, but most of the time I'm on my laptop setting my business, working on my content, doing ABCD. And whenever it gets around like 4 p.m 5 p.m, my mind is really tired, and I really need something to help me relax. And I used to watch movies, scroll on TikTok, and that's not relaxing at all. So the thing I've been doing now is I've been going for evening walks, and it is really relaxing, because you're just moving around, taking some new air. And the thing that I love is listening to my favorite podcast. And every time when I go for a walk, I make sure that I'm listening to something motivating, something that's gonna make me think about the next move in my life, right? And another healthy habit or healthy routine that I've been adding to my routine is reading. So far I have read 3 books. I know 4 books, because I made a commitment to myself to read at least 1 book per month. And let me tell you, it is the best decision that I ever made. Not only it takes me away from my phone and away from social media and Netflix, but I also get to learn new things. When you're reading, you get to learn like new words, new things that are happening in the world or that happened in the world history and everything. So I will highly suggest you start reading, like this month. Another habit is daily journaling and prayer. Like in the past, I used to journal when I was feeling overwhelmed or, just randomly here and there. But recently, I have started journaling every single day, like at least twice a day. In the morning when I wake up, I just check on myself and I ask myself, like, how are you feeling this morning? What are you grateful for? What are your plans? What is in your mind? And this has really been helping me checking in with myself, and also not taking the bad energy to other people, because there are days when you wake up and you're angry and the first person that talks to you is the person that gets like all the bad energy from you. But if I first talk to my journal, I'm gonna make sure that I settle everything in my mind and say, like, this is a new day, this is how you should be feeling, this is how you should be doing this, and in the evening, just to check in with my day. I don't journal every evening, but mostly every evening that I journal. So another thing that I really want to emphasize on is prayer, because I've been seeing people not taking Jesus seriously. I love the relationship that I have with God, and every hard situation that I had to go through with my head held high is because God had my back. And I'm here to encourage you not to pray because things are going wrong in your life. Because I've seen people, like, if you're broke, you don't have a job, everything's not working, that's when you start praying, fasting. But when God gives you those things that you prayed for, he's on the side. So please make God your priority in every situation in life, because there is a verse that says that God gives peace that surpasses the understanding of the world. I'm gonna Philippians 4:3 or 3:4. I'm gonna put the verse here, and this is something that I have come to experience, because when I'm praying, it doesn't matter where I am in life, I'm always positive, I'm always secure that God's gonna come through for me. And it becomes more enjoyable when your answers are, or when your prayers are being answered, and you're just like, oh God, I remember having this conversation with you and now it is here. How should I go through this? Because let me tell you, this one thing that I realized about life is that God's gonna bless you with the things that you want, but you have to also pray for knowledge to go through those things. So if you're this kind of person who's gonna pray because you want something to happen in your life, and you don't pray for the knowledge to keep that thing, sis, that's when you're gonna struggle. That's when you're gonna get a job, and when you get to the job, you start complaining about the job because you didn't pray for God to give you the knowledge to go through that job. So it is one thing to pray for something, and there is another thing to pray for God to give you the wisdom to go through that thing. So if you want to be productive, if you want to be a better version of yourself, God should be your topest priority. I think this could have been the first thing that I could have told you. But anyways, at least I did talk about it. I did told you how I feel about that. So the third tip I would suggest, if you want to be more productive and become a better version of yourself, is resting. Yo, if you follow Lydia KM on Instagram, you know she's heavy on rest, and I was influenced by her to be more intentional when it comes to my resting, because most of the time we'll be like hustling from 8 till 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and then you're just like, I'm gonna do another job from there, and then you sleep for like 3 hours. The next day you're out. I love that kind of hustle, but you need also to give your body some time to rest and rejuvenate. I'm very big on resting, and I think at one point it made me so lazy, but I'm gonna tell you this one thing. I am not creative when I'm not resting. When I'm always stressed and overwhelmed, my creativity goes away. But when I'm rested and resting and really taking time to think and relax, that's when creative ideas start to flow in. So I'm really heavy on resting. Make sure you take time for yourself. You take time to rest. Make sure you sleep at least 8 hours per day, not 2 hours, 8 hours per day. Thank you. Please rest, because if you're chasing this bag and then you die, you're gonna leave the money here. If you get like cancer or hypertension, you're not gonna enjoy your money. But if you hustle smartly and make sure you prioritize resting, trust me, you're gonna make more money than, you know what I mean? Because if you watch like those people with big money, you will see that most of their routines is like those things that I'm telling you right here. They wake up, they go for a run, they come back home around 9, they take their coffee, they just sit down, they make you work for them, and then they go for yoga, they come back. Work smartly, don't overdo things. Don't overdo things. Work smartly. That's one period. Another tip, if you want to be more productive and become a better version of yourself, is that you have to prioritize yourself. So I'm gonna tell you this one thing that I just realized. We are in the hustle years, like those years when you have to do things right, when you have to make that money, because at 60 you'll not be able to do that. So most of the time, every person is talking about their hustle. Every person is looking for a way to upgrade in life. So if you get lost in other people's goals, you're not going to have the strength. You're not going to be able to work on your goals. So what I'm trying to say here is that you have to prioritize yourself and your goals over everything. I'm not trying to say you have to be selfish, but I'm trying to say like each day you have to ask yourself like, how close am I with my goals? Stop investing your time in other people's goals, because if they make money, there is a big possibility they will not remember that you helped them get there. But if you focus on yourself and if you make it, you will thank yourself for showing up for yourself, right? So if you have been having this dream in your mind, if you have been having these things you want to do with your life and you're reaching 28, 30 and you're still hustling for other people's dreams, sis, it is time to start thinking about yourself. Because I've been seeing this a lot. I've experienced this. It is okay to contribute to other people's goals. If they align with your goal, it's okay. I'm not saying you should be selfish, but make sure that each and every day you are checking in with yourself to see if you are also working on your goals. Prioritize your own success. Prioritize your own growth. Stop investing in other people. Stop investing in the relationship. Like I've been in a relationship where I was contributing a lot to my partner's goals than I was contributing to my goals. I will be here encouraging him to go back to school, encouraging him to do this, to invest here, to invest there. But what was I doing about my goals? I was here stressed about I'm not going to have this conversation right now, but what I'm trying to say is this is your time to work on yourself. This is your time to work on that business plan. This is your time to prioritize yourself. The last tip in this video is to learn. Sis, if you want to be more productive and if you want to be a better version of yourself, you have to be open to learning new things. Yeah. Stop limiting yourself. Stop living in your comfort zone. Go out there, make that money, and also learn. Because I've seen people like you tell them, oh, there's an opportunity to learn ABCD, and be like, oh my God, I don't have time for that. Anyways, I studied finance or this. Why should I invest my time in that? You don't know what the future holds. You may need that skill in the future. So if you have the ability, if you have the opportunity to learn something new, invest in that. So I made a commitment to myself this year that at least I will end the year with 12 different certificates, and so far I have 3 of them, and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm planning to gain more and more and more, because there is so much power in learning new things. There is so much power in just learning. So sis, being productive is now waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning, going for the gym, and tick everything you're to do list. That is also being productive. But being productive is also growing as an intellectual human being, is also learning something new, is also pushing yourself out there, is also sitting here and say, oh my God, I've got a master's degree, I'm going for my PhD, I'm doing this. There is beauty in that. And if you don't want to grow in a given career, you just want to be a content creator or anything, there is beauty in learning new ways to edit your videos, new ways to make money online. You have to make sure that every week at least you're learning something new in your career. Like, invest in your knowledge. There is beauty in being smart. I'm gonna tell you, there is beauty in being smart. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave the video here. So much tips shared in this video, and I hope you're taking notes. Not only taking notes, I hope you're going to apply those tips to become a better version of yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for watching this far. I hope I'm going to see you in the next video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment in the comment section to tell me what you want to see on the channel, and also share this video with the babes. Let them know what's popping here, and see you in another video. Take care of yourself. Bye.